Okay guys, welcome back. My name is Zeomak. I'm pretty sure I will still lose, but I at least got her to half HP off camera. There we go.
I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain. I knew you'd come back for this. No, thank you. You'll never make it out of this place alive!
If she's anything like the last dudes, then her patterns will change now.
Now, BD. Another step.
Suffer as I have.
Come on, Trilla.
You won't be standing much longer.
Here, buddy.
Real in agony.
That she can do that is...
They should have never believed in you.
Be right back. And it's the next part where we are facing off.
You'll pay dearly for that.
God damn it. Out of stims. She uses those flashbangs quite a lot. She is badass. Must admit that.
You won't be standing much longer.
Yeah, and there it goes again. Right back. This attack does so much damage when it gets you. Okay guys, let's try this again. In my last battle with her, I actually didn't do so badly.
You can't win.
But she is hard to fight. Force slow remains her weak spot, but still, she's much quicker now. I don't know what happened in between fights, but she is much quicker now. Basically, my tactic right now is to keep my distance. Unless she does stuff like that. And then go in for one hit. Because her one frickin' attack that she does still deals loads of damage. Like this one, but I meant the other force attack.
You can't win.
I can win, and I will.
Suffer as I have.
Not getting into a corner, Trilla. Oh, goddammit, I missed it. Because when you block that and she tries to catch it again, it hurts her.
So much fear.
blocking is useless against her. She's just too quick. Oh, god damn it.
Another.
Come on. Also, that this arena is so big that you can actually lose your focus on her is a problem.
That won't change anything. Get back here.
She's now going to be very mean to me. Her patterns will change. Come here, Trilla. See, it will now hurt her, see?
You'll pay dearly for that.
Come on. God damn it, got hit.
Oh, please.
You're going to regret that.
If you ask yourself why I used that now, said Stim, even though I was still in green health. It's quite simple. I've noticed that if she uses her drain attack, that can really kill you even if you're like at half HP.
That won't change anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't take the chance there. And that didn't hurt her? There we go.
You're outmatched.
I will agree there, I am outmatched. Ha! Got her! I got her.
Cal!
I have the holocron.
I need to do this. It's over, Trilla.
Nothing is ever truly over.
This fight is over. I know the darkness that is eating you up inside, and every day we choose to either feed it or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
No, it's not. I know the choices that I made took all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla. I failed you. And I am so very sorry.
Oh no, come on. She will kill her.
I've carried so much hate for you.
to ask Vader.
That doesn't look good.
It isn't. It's him.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Avenge us! Run! No!
So both are dead.
It would
Okay.
be wise to surrender.
Never.
Probably.
You're kidding me. I've got to fight Vader?
Surrender.
We gotta run! Look out! Turbo lift. Let's go. Let's get out
So
of
I'm
here.
just fleeing from Vader.
Come on! Edie, stay back!
Seriously? Tactical guide. Few survive an encounter with the most powerful Sith in the galaxy. Escape is the only chance of survival. What? So I can't beat him? That's bull.
I think we lost him. I'll make it. Seer, I won't fail you.
Kid, you read me? They're not responding.
They will. I am certain of it.
Breeze, I'm here. Heading towards the surface. Be ready. I have the holocron, but Seer, she didn't make it, Breeze.
Come on, Anakin.
Surrender the holocron.
I'll never give it to you.
We shall see.
Seer isn't dead yet.
I won't let you take those children.
Such hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that. No! No!
Yes. Strong with the dark side.
Seer!
I can feel it inside of her.
Seer! Seer! Hey, listen to me! Still have a choice.
Come on, Seer. So now we have Vader on our tail.
Hey. Hey, kid. Cal.
Fun.
See her.
She's all right. She's all right.
You too.
You did it.
We did it. We did.
Careful.
Where are they?
Well, they're out there. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
That was you in the water, wasn't it?
I'm glad you're okay. This one wouldn't leave your side.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey.
So now what?
Well, Captain, this is the end of my charter. Your contract has been fulfilled. Thank you, Grease.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I was thinking that maybe I would stick around here and take you wherever you gotta go. Besides, the kid kinda looks up to me.
What about that?
We use it to rebuild the Jedi Order.
The next generation of Jedi.
The Empire will be after him. Just like they're after us.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Not by us. Their destiny should be trusted to the Force.
He will destroy the holocron.
So where to now?
Did you see her face? She looked at him and was like, you didn't just do that. We went through all of this. And now you destroy the holocron. Okay, let me just say this. This game is, I'd say, 7 out of 10. Not a strong 7, but 7. The big problem here being that, as I said, the problem with the blocking, parrying, it's really annoying. The thing that enemies seem to critically impervious to you staggering them, especially boss enemies. Only thing you can do is dodge all the time, as you saw in my fight with Trilla here. And the story is okay. Not great, but okay. Graphics wise, I mean, especially the Wookiees, you know? Soundtrack is wonderful. Combat, you know, you just start feeling like a badass and the game throws something new at you that will kill you basically instantly. That's something I didn't really like. All in all, the difficulty in this game is... I mean, there is so much that is stacked against you. Like, everything is stacked against you. And you have no other choice in some instances. I didn't do it much, but sometimes you just have to run. For example, this one part where I had 2 or 3 different purge troopers attacking me. Sure, I could have beaten them. The problem was that the cost would have been way too great. Then the stuttering and the performance issues that at times plague this game are, in my opinion, unacceptable, especially for a AAA title. I mean, why? It's a full game, full story game, and as I said, it is not that, it's not bad. It's not per se a bad game, but as you also see in my Let's Play, it is frustratingly hard, even on the normal difficulty. Jedi Knight, which is what I would consider normal. However, the developers here did something. The thing is this: the idea of this holocron and all those force-sensitive children and everything, great idea, really cool. Problem is this: even though I just said Sarah looked at him like, you didn't just do that. We went through all this and you didn't just do that. But they had really no other choice, because if they had done anything else, it would have destroyed the canon. There's only one other way that I might be able to see how this could have gone differently, and that is if, because this clearly plays after the Purge was already, like, you know, Darth Vader and everything, but if they had put it a little bit further back in the timeline, with Luke Skywalker already being a thing, and taking Darth Vader out of the equation, actually, and Palpatine, just giving this holocron to Luke. However, then why would the Empire still be that strong? No, because the Empire was not quite destroyed, but defeated. So I would say still be this strong, to have these numbers and everything. So they kind of had to set it in this timeline, where the rebellion isn't quite kicked off yet. And that's why the only answer could go is, hey, either we do it like he had in his vision, where he fails to rebuild the Order, which would totally suck, or we destroy the holocron. Both of which I don't really like, to be honest. I would have preferred a setting, as I said, later on in the timeline, where you actually help rebuild the Jedi Order. Maybe just as the whole thing is going down, the Empire's going down. That's something that I personally would have preferred, because that would have given you a sense of accomplishment. Right now I just feel empty, you could say, because ultimately all I did in this entire game, and I don't know how many hours of gameplay, is keep a holocron out of the Empire's hands. That's all I did. I did nothing to rebuild the Order. I did nothing to stop the Empire, really. Sure, I helped I helped the rebels on Kashyyyk, but they'll ultimately be beaten down. She even saw abandoned that planet. And that's what so annoys me about this right now. Basically, nothing we did has any impact. The name Jedi the Fallen Order, it kinda implies that we will help rebuild the Jedi Order. But it doesn't. We don't. It's just, yeah, keeps that holocron out of the Empire's hands. Boom, that's it. I think a better name for this game would have been something like Jedi Fate of the Force. Or I don't know, the Force Chronicles, or Star Wars, a Cal Kestis story. Because ultimately, all these characters, except maybe Grease, are mostly forgettable. And literally everything in this game, yeah, you play it once and that's it. Because I personally am not a collectible hunter, like so many are. And I don't want to have all the lightsaber materials, all the ponchos, all the paint jobs. I don't need that to enjoy a game. As I said, look at games like Star Wars Jedi Academy. I don't even know if there were collectibles in this game. I think there were, but not as many. Here, you are being thrown to death with collectibles. And the title screen is also misleading. You see this giant ship that is basically destroyed in an asteroid field and everything. And you think, yeah, we will have some epic times here. And then you play as a character who literally can't do anything. And has trouble just doing the most basic Force things that every Padawan learns. Like Force push and pull. Or that double jump. Those are basic techniques used by Force users. I just don't know. It's, as I've said so many times, he is a useless Jedi. He can't take a hit. Enemy attacks stagger him even if they just poke him. While when he swings his lightsaber at something, they are completely unimpressed. They are completely unimpressed. And can even do counterattacks and everything while you are still hitting them. So that is the part that I really didn't like. Because, let's face it, when I play a Jedi game, I expect to be a badass. Not a badass that can kill everything with one strike, okay? That would be way too easy. But at least someone who is capable enough to fight. Like in the beginning sequence where Prof sacrificed himself for him. Which, and by the way, Prof's sacrifice didn't mean nothing in the end either. Because he got found out. And then had to escape Bracca. So what will he do now? Will he go back to Braca and be a scrapper? Will he fight the Empire at every given opportunity? Because I can tell you that much, that won't go well. One day Vader will find him, and then he's dead. At least according to the tactical guides that we just got. I would have really liked a fight with Vader, you know? A real fight. But very likely, even if there was a real fight, Vader has been designated an immortal entity in the game engine, meaning he can't be killed. I have mixed feelings about this. On one hand, I want to sing it high praises. On the other hand, this game almost drove me to a heart attack or a stroke. Because of design choices, because of the combat mechanics. They were so bad at points. Especially this whole, no, you cannot stop a combo to do an evasive roll. Or you cannot block immediately when you come out of a combat roll. Like out of a, out of a evasive roll. Those things are just annoying as hell. Because they are essential for you to basically survive. Or the whole idea with enemies having such long frickin' combos that no matter what you do, you will get your ass beaten. Because even if you try to block them, your stamina will simply run out. Will simply run out. And I really, really hope that we get another Star Wars game kinda like this, but not with a Dark Souls-like combat system, or at least with a better implementation. Because Dark Souls, even though I really hated this game, no, not Dark Souls, but I played was, I think, was Bloodborne, the combat system was done right. It was punishing as hell, but yes, if you did your stuff right, then you could block every attack if you had your timing right. In this game, not so much. I know the hardcore crowd among you will now say, just get good, noob. And I have to agree, I'm just not good with this kind of game. In my personal score, it's a 7 out of 10. Tops. But I don't really know how to put this, guys. Story and everything was okay, but sometimes the layout of Imperial bases, for example, just to give you the example, was horrible. You had places where you could literally only traverse if you force-slowed something or walked on a wall or whatever. No one would design their base like this because it means you can only house Jedis or Sith. And your normal stormtroopers would simply not be able to get there. So this was something that I really hated. The whole design, the layout of so many of the bases didn't make any logical sense. At all. Yeah, that's what I mean. Look at that awesome giant destroyed Republic ship. I think it is a Republic Dreadnought. But yeah. And since with the EA Access I have the thingy, the deluxe edition, I have this, the cast and characters Jedi, built by Jedi, the making of Jedi Fallen Order, the digital art book, you know, all that is in here. But it doesn't... The game wants to be something, and it could be, but it isn't. It's a slightly above average game. And it's more like a hack and slash than anything else. It's not an RPG. It's not a well, there are RPG elements, I must admit, but still, if they had given us options, for example, for equipment, that would have been awesome. That would have been super awesome. Because the things that I don't get, okay? When I was fighting Trilla, just as an example, she had basically the same weapon as me, a double-bladed lightsaber. But still, she dealt way more damage than me. And I kind of want to see what happens if I click on continue now. You've returned to your story before the fortress. Fortress is not replayable, but keep exploring. So that's it. So basically I can just return here and can now start customizing shit. So that's basically all I can do now. At least my lightsaber looks a little bit better now. Okay, a pink poncho. I must admit, that looks kind of cool. But still, I am kind of disappointed. Can't talk to her. Can't talk to those two. I'm actually not surprised that Sarah isn't talking to me. Don't have any quests really, so I can only literally just keep exploring. 90% explored, 83, 85, 71, 88. So there wouldn't even be that much for me left to explore. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. Because what else is there for me to do? It's a forgettable game that you can play once. It doesn't have any replay value, that is the problem. In my opinion. Sure, I could go ahead and be like, yeah, I'll go and gather enough skill points to unlock these last 3 skills. But where's the point? I'm done with the game. Anyhow, guys, that's all I have for this episode, or at least, well, the game is done. I've given you my bit, and I hope that we will see each other with whatever game I choose to play next. Love you all. Don't forget, like, comment, share, and subscribe to help me in the YouTube algorithm, and there's a donation link down in the description below if you want to help the channel.